Prime Minister Narendra Modi took note of widespread awareness within the country over India assuming the G20 presidency on 1st of December, saying that this is a special opportunity for the global good and world welfare. Addressing the 95th edition of the monthly broadcast Mann Ki Baat over All India Radio Network, Prime Minister Modi richly applauded the people from remote areas of the country, connecting with India's major responsibility to helm the leadership of G20. He stated that the G20 logo and the website have already been unveiled, while urging students to hold debates on campuses on issues related to the grouping, which is an economic powerhouse of the world. The G20 has a partnership comprising 2/3 of the world's population, 3/4 of world trade, and 85% of the global GDP. We have to make full use of the presidency of G20 and focus on global good, world welfare, said the Prime Minister. Indeed, India will have to play a key role to guide the global community on the path of peace and collective economic prosperity with actions for climate change mitigation efforts. Prime Minister Modi rightly underlined that India has solutions for global peace, unity, sensitivity towards the environment and sustainable development. For G20 presidency, India has given an apt theme, One Earth, One Family, One Future, embodying the spirit of Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam. India is gearing up to host more than 200 meetings across the country in the course of 1 year of the G20 presidency. During this period, people from different parts of the world will get a chance to visit your states. The Prime Minister is sure that it will bring diverse and distinctive colours of Indian culture to the world. The people also have to remember that those coming to the G20 events, even if they come now as delegates, are tourists of the future, stressed Prime Minister Narendra Modi. True, the occasion is apt to market India's rich cultural diversity and also exotic tourist destinations. Tourism sector in the next decade can act as a force multiplier for the GDP growth of the country, and hosting G20 could give the places in India the right exposure to the global community. India has taken giant strides in the space sector, which has been opened for the private players by the government. This has unleashed an extraordinary journey for startups, with the launch of Vikram S being a stellar example. The Prime Minister applauded the launch of Vikram S rocket. Quote, as soon as this first rocket of the indigenous space startup made a historic flight from Sriharikota, the heart of every Indian swelled with pride. Vikram S rocket is lighter than other rockets and also cheaper. Its development cost is much less than the cost incurred by other countries. Some crucial parts of this rocket have been made through 3D printing, unquote, noted the Prime Minister. Also noteworthy is the fact that India is sharing its success in the space sector with its neighbouring countries. Mr. Modi stated that India launched a satellite which has been jointly developed by India and Bhutan to help Bhutan in the management of its natural resources. The Prime Minister also mentioned social issues in the radio broadcast with a clear aim to sensitize the people about the challenges which the people face collectively. In the 95th episode of the Mann Ki Baat program, Prime Minister Modi turned his focus on the issue of muscular dystrophy, an ailment caused by genetic disorder which can strike at any age, in which the muscles of the body begin to weaken. Prime Minister Modi paid his rich tributes to a centre at Solan in Himachal Pradesh, which is taking care of the patients afflicted with the ailment. Manav Mandir, being run by the Indian Association of Muscular Dystrophy, is a wonderful example of human service, where outpatient department OPD and admission services for the patients were started here 3 or 4 years ago. Manav Mandir also has the facility of beds for about 50 patients. Along with physiotherapy, electrotherapy and hydrotherapy, diseases are also treated here with the help of Yoga Pranayam, stated the Prime Minister. He also shared a number of musical clips to the listeners of All India Radio that show the celebrations of Indian culture in various parts of the world. This is Saira Mujtaba for World News.